In the world of Naruto, ninjutsu is categorized into various elemental transformations, known as chakra nature types. The 5 most basic elements include fire, wind, lightning, earth, and water. Beyond these, there are advanced forms, such as Kekkei Genkai, a combination of 2 or more elemental types, which give rise to unique ninjutsu like ice release or wood release. In this article, we'll explore who the strongest ninja representative is for each chakra nature type. First is fire release, a ninjutsu that manipulates fire, appearing throughout the series and often regarded as the symbol of the Uchiha clan. When thinking of the Uchiha, names like Itachi or Sasuke come to mind, but Madara Uchiha is truly the one who mastered fire release at the highest level. Madara's fire release techniques are considered the most powerful in the entire series. In particular, the fire release, Majestic Destroyer Flame, can create a colossal sea of fire, so massive that even his Susanoo appears tiny in comparison. It is said that only Madara possesses the strength to control flames on such a catastrophic scale. Moreover, his fire release, Majestic Destroyer Kick, forced more than a dozen ninjas to simultaneously use water release just to extinguish it. This technique unleashes countless dragon-headed fire streams capable of pulverizing even earth-based defenses. With such overwhelming power and influence, no one can deny that Madara is the ultimate master of fire release. Interestingly, though, the success rate of fire release in the series is relatively low. Most fire attacks are countered by opponents. Nevertheless, despite its limited practical effectiveness, fire release remains the most visually impressive and spectacular form of ninjutsu in the entire series. Wind release is an element commonly associated with the Hidden Sand Village, where ninja use wind for both offense and defense. However, many Hidden Leaf Village ninja are also highly skilled in this element, notably Danzo, Nagato, and especially Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto is the strongest user of wind release, having created and perfected the wind release Rasen Shuriken, one of the most dangerous and chakra-intensive techniques ever devised. Even with his immense chakra reserves, Naruto can only use it a few times per battle. When the technique hits, countless microscopic chakra blades generated by wind slice through cells and destroy the opponent's entire chakra network, rendering them incapable of controlling chakra entirely. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, Temari acknowledged that aside from herself, no one in the allied shinobi forces could match Naruto in wind release, proving he is indeed the strongest in this element. Additionally, the fact that a main character wields wind rather than the more traditional fire or water makes Naruto stand out even more in a ninja world dominated by flames and storms. Lightning release is one of the most frequently used elements, second only to fire release. Both Sasuke and Kakashi are renowned for their flexible and powerful use of lightning release. Among the 5 basic elements, lightning release is considered the strongest in terms of speed and penetration, making it ideal for both offense and defense. In terms of sheer destructive power, Indra's arrow used by Sasuke is the strongest technique ever seen. However, the third Raikage is widely regarded as the true master of lightning release. He not only wields lightning offensively but can also envelop his entire body in lightning armor, dramatically enhancing his speed, reflexes, and physical strength. Compared to the fourth Raikage, who also uses lightning techniques, the third Raikage surpasses him in durability. His body is so resilient that he can withstand Naruto's wind release Rasen Shuriken without injury, earning him the title of the Impenetrable Shield. Beyond his perfect defense, the third Raikage also wields the Hell Stab, a strike in which he gradually reduces the number of fingers used to increase penetration power. When using just one finger, the technique can pierce almost anything, earning the nickname the strongest spear in the ninja world. He is also the only ninja capable of taking on a tailed beast in hand-to-hand combat, and is considered even faster than the fourth Raikage when space-based ninjutsu is excluded. With all these feats, he is undoubtedly the strongest representative of lightning release. Earth release is an elemental technique that typically emphasizes defense and battlefield control. Earth release techniques are often used to create walls, alter terrain, or restrict the movement of opponents. Although they may seem slow and less flexible, this element hides immense power when used correctly. For example, the Akatsuki member Deidara, who uses explosive clay, is countered by lightning release, demonstrating the complex interactions between elemental types. However, when applied skillfully, earth release can achieve astonishing offensive power, not just defensive utility. In terms of defense, the technique earth release, triple layer wall is considered the most powerful. It creates 2 earth walls that trap the enemy in between, restricting movement and significantly reducing the opponent's attack strength. Even strong fire-based attacks find it difficult to breach this barrier in a short time. On the other hand, earth release has relatively few direct offensive techniques. Yet, in terms of versatility, earth release, added weight rock technique, Kajuga no Jutsu, stands out. This jutsu allows the user to increase the weight of objects to inflict greater physical damage, or reduce weight through its variant, lightweight earth technique, Keijuga no Jutsu, enabling the user to move and float in midair. Both of these techniques are expertly used by the third Tsuchikage, Onoki, and almost no one else can perform them, demonstrating their status as extremely advanced ninjutsu. Therefore, it is fair to say that Onoki is the strongest practitioner of Earth Release. Although his teacher, Mu, also used triple-layer wall to hold back the fire shadow single-handedly, Onoki's succession as Tsuchikage clearly shows that he surpasses Mu in both power and influence. Water Release is another frequently appearing elemental technique in the Naruto series. Some ninjas, such as Hozuki Suigetsu, even use it in a manner similar to Logia abilities in One Piece, allowing their bodies to turn into water to evade physical attacks. Among Water Release users, Hoshigaki Kisame is undoubtedly the most prominent. Nicknamed the Tailless-Tailed Beast for his immense chakra reserves, second only to the actual tailed beasts, Kisame can perform large-scale techniques capable of turning entire deserts into seas or creating massive water domes that cover the battlefield. His most powerful jutsu is Water Release, Great Shark Bullet Technique, which manifests as a gigantic shark-shaped water construct that attacks enemies while absorbing their chakra. The more chakra it absorbs, the stronger it becomes, leaving opponents almost no chance to retaliate. Although he is ultimately defeated by Might Guy through taijutsu, Kisame is regarded as a supreme master of water release. Few techniques in the series can both absorb chakra and deal direct damage, making the Great Shark Bullet Technique the pinnacle of water release. Next, we move on to Kekkei Genkai, special abilities created by combining two or more chakra natures to generate a new element. First is Ice Release, formed by combining wind and water release, which allows the user to create and manipulate ice. This rare hereditary ability belongs to the Yuki clan from the Hidden Mist Village. In the original series, Haku, a character appearing in the earliest episodes, demonstrates this power most prominently. In the movie Naruto Snow Country Grand Battle, the Snow Princess Adventure, another village specialized in ice release is shown with powerful techniques like Ice Release, White Fang. However, since the ninjas in the movie are enhanced with chakra armor, Haku in the original series is still considered the strongest ice release user. Haku's signature technique, Ice Release, Demonic Mirroring Crystal, creates dozens of ice mirrors surrounding the enemy, allowing him to move at extremely high speed between the mirrors while continuously attacking with ice needles. Within this space, opponents can hardly react, as attacks come from all directions. Despite only appearing early in the story, the speed Haku displays with Demonic Mirroring Crystal is considered one of the fastest and most effective techniques in the entire Naruto series. Wood Release is a Kekkei Genkai created by combining water, earth, and yang release. It represents the power of the god of wood and is closely associated with the title of the first Hokage, Senju Hashirama. To possess innate wood release, a ninja must meet three extremely rare conditions: the ability to simultaneously use water and earth release, possess the DNA of the Senju clan, and have the yang chakra of Ashura Otsutsuki. Consequently, throughout history, only Kaguya, Ashura, and Hashirama have been able to naturally wield wood release. Although Kaguya and Ashura are stronger than Hashirama overall, only Hashirama demonstrated wood release at a fully complete level in actual combat. Thanks to his flexible control and innate strength, he earned the title God of Shinobi, with all wood release techniques reaching their ultimate potential under his mastery. His signature technique is Wood Release, true several thousand hands, which summons a colossal Buddha statue with thousands of arms capable of delivering attacks strong enough to destroy even the Nine Tails. Additionally, Hashirama can perform Wood Release secret technique. Wood Style, Advent of a Great Forest, creating vast forests that cover the battlefield, controlling enemies, and regenerating the surrounding environment. However, the new Wood Style, Advent of a Great Forest technique used by Madara differs in nature. Although it is also Wood Release, it does not rely on the user's chakra, but instead draws energy from the Ten Tails, making it a purely destructive technique, rather than one that manipulates life like Hashirama's. Lava Release is a hybrid elemental ability combining earth and fire, capable of producing various forms such as acidic glue or molten lava. The acidic glue technique is the signature jutsu of Kurotsuchi, the fourth Tsuchikage. She can spray a viscous adhesive from her mouth to harden an opponent's body, immobilizing them. This highly versatile skill can be used offensively, defensively, or to capture enemies, and is considered an advanced form of lava release. Meanwhile, Roshi, the stone golem of the Four Tails, Son Goku, wields extremely powerful lava abilities. He can spit molten lava from his mouth, incinerating everything in its path, or envelop his entire body in lava for close combat. With this armor, all taijutsu attacks become ineffective, as simply touching him causes severe burns. Although both Kurotsuchi and Roshi have limited appearances in the series, Roshi surpasses her in overall power due to his tailed beast-derived strength. While he cannot fully synchronize with Son Goku like Naruto with Kurama, if they could harmonize their chakra, Roshi might never have lost in a battle against Kisame. Next are Lava Release and Boil Release, two extremely rare Kekkei Genkai. Throughout the series, only the fifth Mizukage, Mei Terumi, can use both. Despite their similar names, their natures are entirely different. Lava release is formed by combining water and earth release, allowing the user to generate thick lava and expel it from their mouth. During the 5 Kage Summit, Terumi used lava release, combination lava technique, powerful enough to melt Sasuke's Susanoo, clearly demonstrating the technique's tremendous destructive capability. In contrast, boil release combines water and fire release to produce a mist containing highly corrosive acid. The boil release offensive technique can melt even chakra-based defenses, rendering most protective barriers useless. Although lava and boil release appear in the series through only a single jutsu each, Terumi's ability to wield both simultaneously demonstrates that she is a true Mizukage, both powerful and versatile. Storm release is a Kekkei Genkai created by combining lightning and water release. In the series, Dari is the only known user of this ability, making him naturally the strongest storm release wielder ever seen. His signature technique, Storm Release Laser Circus, despite its playful-sounding name, is extremely terrifying. Darui can fire a continuous barrage of high-penetration chakra beams, capable of cutting through enemies with precision and speed, comparable to real lasers. These energy beams are launched in rapid succession at a frightening rate, creating an unavoidable storm of damage. Although Darui only uses Storm Release in a few situations, it demonstrates the immense potential of this Kekkei Genkai, which could rival some of the most powerful jutsu if fully mastered. Next, we move on to the rare and powerful Kekkei Genkai, Explosion Release, Scorch Release, and Magnet Release. Explosion Release, Bakuton, may make many think of Deidara, but his explosive clay is actually Earth Release, not true Explosion Release. The genuine Explosion Release user is Kako, a ninja from Iwagakure. Although he appears briefly in the series, Kako demonstrates Explosion Release, Boiling Fist, a technique so devastating that a single punch can cause opponents to explode from within, leaving almost no chance of survival. Despite his short appearance, Explosion Release leaves a strong impression on readers. Scorch Release Shakuton is another rare Kekkei Genkai, possessed solely by the Kunoichi Pakura. She uses Scorch Release Overheat Killing, which evaporates the water in the opponent's body, instantly turning them into mummies. In the anime, Pakura's story is explored further. A talented and respected ninja, she is exploited by her own village and meets an untimely death. Her reappearance via Earth reincarnation highlights the darker side of the ninja world. Even heroes can be betrayed for political gain. Magnet Release, Jiton, is a Kekkei Genkai combining wind and earth, enabling the user to manipulate magnetic fields. Contrary to popular belief, Magnet Release is independent and does not combine with Lightning Release. Notable users include the Third Wind Shadow, Rasa, Fourth Wind Shadow, and Gaara. Gaara primarily uses Magnet Release to reinforce sand or control opponents, while the Third Wind Shadow is regarded as a master of Magnet Release, using techniques like Iron Sand, Time and Space Dance, to range sharp iron sand across wide areas, penetrating all defenses. The ability to manipulate magnetic fields allows the user to control iron sand, create massive weapons on the spot, and maneuver flexibly in battle. The One-Tailed Shikaku, Gaara's tailed beast, also possesses Magnet Release, so if Gaara could fully harmonize with Shikaku like Naruto with Kurama, he would undoubtedly become the strongest Magnet Release user in the ninja world. Gaara's son, Shinki, inherits this Kekkei Genkai in the new generation, promising a future where he could surpass even the Third Wind Shadow. Next is Yan Release, an extremely unique Kekkei Genkai, activated through the Rinnegan. This ability combines fire and earth, allowing the user to manipulate lava and life and death energy at an almost divine level. By combining these elemental transformations, the user can control a special black flame. The known wielder of Yan Release is Sasuke Uchiha, whose signature technique, Fire Release, Kagutsuchi, can incinerate targets to the point of complete annihilation. This flame never extinguishes on its own. Unlike Amaterasu, which is difficult to control, Kagutsuchi allows Sasuke to reshape the flames into swords, compress them into fire projectiles, or launch them from Susanoo via Fire Release. Susanoo Kagutsuchi, greatly increasing speed and establishing it as one of the most powerful jutsu. Due to the random chance nature of the Rinnegan, the likelihood of another Yan Release user appearing in the future is extremely low. Finally, there is Dust Release, Jinton, a Kekkei Genkai that combines 3 elements: wind, earth, and fire. In the series, only the second Tsuchikage Mu and third Tsuchikage Onoki possess this ability. How one attains Dust Release remains a mystery, as Mu and Onoki are not related by blood. Dust Release has only a single technique: Dust Release, Detachment of the Primitive World, Kekkei Hakuri no Jutsu. When unleashed, this cubic attack can disintegrate any object it touches at the molecular level, rendering all physical defenses useless. In the battle between Mu and Onoki, the two were evenly matched. Although Onoki was no longer at his peak and Mu revived via Lei, Edo Tensei was weaker than in life, their overall power was balanced. However, considering Mu passed on his skills to the next generation instead of letting them perish like Onoki, he deserves slightly higher recognition. In Boruto, we may see more new Kekkei Genkai emerge, enriching the ninja world even further. What about you? Among the strongest elemental ninja, if you could choose a Kekkei Genkai to wield, which element or system would you pick? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. Goodbye, and see you next time.